Hello, worship warriors. Welcome back. So I'm really excited about this one. Actually, I'm kind of nervous. So the reason I'm nervous is because Mindy Seda recently released a live video of her showing and teaching people the Davidic dance she choreographed to a new song called Heal Our Land. If you don't know who Mindy Seda is, especially if you're Messianic, shame on you. No, not shame on you, just kidding. She is a Messianic giant. Her and her husband, they travel around the country and the world now, taking their dances everywhere and teaching all these different congregations their dances. And she's been, the last congregation that we were at, she came to quite often, and it was wonderful. I remember looking up to her and just thinking, I want to be like that someday. I want to be like her. But anyway, when I saw this dance and I heard this song, I was like, wow, that is beautiful. And it suddenly popped in my head, this idea to take part of Mindy Seda's dance and convert it into flags. Because the last person who taught me the flags, she's so talented. She, I guess when she first came in, before she was even really taught the flags, they were very stationary. But she added the Davidic dance to the flags. So used to be they would just, twirl the flags around these really nice forms, and they would just stand there doing something like that. Maybe do some turns, but for the most part, they didn't move. But she taught them, she added the Davidic dance to it. And then she came to our congregation and ended up teaching us the same thing. So now I can basically take any Davidic dance and convert it into flags. So I was like, I don't know if she's going to be okay with this, but I'm going to jump out there. I'm going to go on a limb, and I'm going to ask her if she's okay if I take part of her dance. And I actually asked her if I could if I could use the chorus in her dance and convert it into flags. And she was all for that idea. She was totally like, yes, please do. And I was like, I will definitely share all of your social media stuff and your website. And also I will be sharing Rivka, Baht Rivka is her name. I've never heard of her before, but she has a beautiful voice and her music is lovely. So yeah, I'm excited about this, but I hope she likes it. But when I got into doing it, I was looking for inspiration and everything. The first part is actually mine. So I choreographed that part for the flags myself. I didn't convert Mindy Seda's dance, the first part of the dance, into the flags. I just put my own spin on it. And for the chorus, that is Mindy Seda's. Those steps are Mindy Seda's steps. The flags are added. They're simply an extension of your hands. So that part I converted into flags. And as I was going through the dance and trying to get inspiration for the last part, which is the one where she says, we gather, we weep, we mourn, we fast. I just loved Mindy Seda's part so much. I was like, why reinvent the wheel? I may as well just go ahead and add flags to that as well, because it's great. So there are certain steps that are slightly different because I just didn't feel like I could really add the flags without ending up off center and running into the wall. It's kind of hard to explain, but with the flags, because there's so much space that you need to have between yourself and the next person, you would have to have a huge circle, unless you only had like 3 people doing the dance. So you could do that, but for the most part, I like to just kind of keep it straight and centered, so you always end up right back in the center from where you started. That way you don't end end up too far off track, and it just seems to work better in my case and with the congregations that I've been at, because space is kind of a privilege, and they always want the Davidic dance really to be more of a focal point than the flags. The flags are just kind of an extra added bonus. So instead of having it go around in a circle, all I do is I just make sure it remains centered so that you end up right back in the same place as where you started. So that's what I did. I changed it in that sense, but much of the footwork is still the same. It's just some of it I had to kind of tweak a little bit there at the end part. So anyway, instead of me, talking your ear off, let me just show you what I mean. I'm going to put Mindy Sada's dance up next to mine so you can see them together at the same time, and you'll see what I mean by the unity between the two, and but also the differences. Okay, there you have it. I hope you could see the similarities in the steps, and you'll see when I show you the full video of the flags what that last part looks like. So make sure you go to Mindy Sada's Facebook so that you can see what she did for that live camp. I will make sure to have that linked below. I will also have her website linked below. I'll have Baht Rivka's information linked below. As much information as I can possibly give you, I will make sure to have that linked in the description box below. So be sure you check that out. One more thing that I wanted to mention before we move on to the actual dance, the full dance of the flags, is that the flags that you see me dancing with, I actually created myself, and they are for sale on our Etsy shop. So make sure you head on over there, and I will have that linked below for you too. We actually have all the colors of the tabernacle available. That would be silver, gold, blue, red, and purple. But the reason I chose blue is because it represents healing in the Bible. And of course, this is about healing our land. So it just seemed fitting and very symbolic and made sense to use the blue flags. So if you would like to order some, be sure to visit us at the Worship Warriors shop. Not only are you helping me to feed my family, but you're also helping to support our ministry, which is called Messiah's Worship Warriors of the World, if you don't know that yet. Make sure you head on over to our website and check that out. We have a whole bunch of things on there explaining what our mission is. And we would greatly appreciate your support. Thank you for watching this. And also be sure that you check out Mindy Sada, like I said before, and help support them if you can. And as well as Baht Rivka. Okay, are you guys ready? Am I ready? Oh, I really hope that you guys like this, and I hope Mindy Sada likes it. Okay, here we go.
For we were slaves, and you did not forsake us in our bondage. You extended mercy to us to revive us, to repair the house of God and to rebuild us. Oh, and we were guilty of iniquity, helpless in captivity. We've forsaken your ways, but with a mighty and an outstretched arm will you heal our land? Visit us again, reveal yourself again, salvation, Lord, be near. Oh, merciful Father, don't delay. Oh, if we, your people, who are called by your name, shall be humble and pray and seek your face and turn from our wicked ways, then you will heal our land. Visit us again, reveal yourself again, turn us to you, restore our land and revive us again. Visit us again, reveal yourself again, turn us to you, restore our land and revive us again. So we gather, confess, we weep, we tremble, we bow down, we fast, we mourn, we separate ourselves from unholiness, offering a sacrifice of praise. Oh, we gather, confess, we weep, we tremble, we bow down, we fast, we mourn, we separate ourselves from unholiness, offering a sacrifice of praise. Oh, we gather, confess, we weep, we tremble, we bow down, we fast, we mourn, we separate ourselves from unholiness, offering a sacrifice of praise, Visit us again, reveal yourself again, turn us to you, restore our land and revive us again. Visit us again, reveal yourself again, turn us to you, restore our land and revive us Your people who are called by your name shall be humble and pray and seek your face and turn from our wicked ways, then you will heal our